Welcome to the channel. I am the Jamaican Scoop Diva, and these are the shocking headlines. Popular promoter and manager Romeich Major has been accused of sabotaging Gale and Tifa allegedly as verbal attacks are blasted on social media. Foota Hypa also accuses Romeich of being the Jamaican Diddy. Keep watching for the details.
I have a problem with Ding Dong. I have a problem with Romeich because Romeich have been violating my side of things on a few occasions. He has done it before and he's actually doing it again. I don't know if he's going to carry feelings in some aspect because I'm not using anyone from his team to actually be a part of my party. I know Romeich for 20 years. I put Romeich on the platform. Not only I, me and Toto, Marlon, put Romeich on the platform. We used to call Romeich India. Now we make Romeich make money from that about 20 years ago. We put money in a Romeich pocket. We highlight his brand across the Caribbean, across the globe. So we used to buy Romeich clothes and we used to floss him clothes and everybody wanted the clothes. But me and Toto, I rock Romeich. For Romeich to come now, Romeich even stopped sponsors from actually sponsoring my party. Can you believe that? When I asked him about that as well, he was like, said, Chris, I'm loyal to the corporates. So for Romeich to say something like that, it hurt me. I'm talking like 2 years ago, he did that. Best weekend just finished recently. I saw Romeich at the party. Romeich said, Chris, I'll never forget what you've done for me. You put me on the map. You did this for me, but yet still, you come and choose a date. Like the 21st. Like I said, every man have entitled to do what they want, but I'm just talking about the levels.
When I me talk to Corey and say, yo, make we lease the blood clot place to Gale, and I saw me can get your bomb clot place named Triple Thursday. And you look for me and say, Indian, you're gonna make you run this. I'm gonna need to tell the people them the rest why I'm gonna run it. Pussy. Because the same people them where you hype up and go on where you call your friend. They must say them disrespect you and deal with you some way. And you push me out for them and look on them. Where are they now? Brother, I don't blow myself, dog. I mean, I want to talk about some things, boy. I want to know, can't have nothing to talk about me, nigga, bro, God. You can't talk nothing about me. You can't talk about me. Me knock me and me this and me that. I don't have nothing for me to talk about. Because I want to sleep at people here. I'm in a big boy, I'm in a keep secret. So, they go allow that. But sometimes you have to defend yourself and make people understand, bro. Because they want to bash it, man. See it? Yeah, showing you something again. Right? You showing you something again now? You showing you something again. Yeah, man, I'm going to stay over here for the mix up. And you can screen record and spread it and do anything you know. Remember, I'm selling a business. Right? See the man here, the big cricketer. I message the man and I say, bro, what is this? What all of them something? Yes, I'm here friendship reach. The man seeing me. The man seeing me. Cause the man feel like shit, the man know I fuck with him, I do. You get me, I say? A couple months ago, Kylie Ray come to Jamaica and them want with me I deal with everything here and we go and call the G and say, yo, you have a sprinter bus, you can rent me it? I'm rent you. I'm your rent me. And you say that some people have come now, but you have to give me because I tell you, say, bro, I do this and done that and you give me a cash. Oh, is it that me there I start spend money and you take my money, you really look like say this like me, brother. What can I fuck with that, brother? I want to evil, brother. I see man to see on the road and just box on the dog and make you understand what time it is. Big man thing, because someone not nerd in the brother, someone not punk in the dog. You get me, I say? Yeah, man. Someone not fool, brother, on the nose street.
I'm too. I'm not afraid of none of a pussy. If I want to go batty road, I want to know badness overload. I want to know if you go. Oh, yeah, come turn on phone, boy. Leave them. Them are human beings. But if you stay on one side and move up, bomb buckler, dude. Not for enough man on the sides. That's why I not come do that. I'm too know. Things I not come establish no baby business, boy. I want to know. Derek figure hide in a corner. come off a blood clot internet too. I want to you. Everywhere I'm going to get lick in him face until him go disappear. Or hide in a corner, blood clot. You come hype up, boy, you want. Put money towards there. Put towards your bum buckler. Look how much straight you thought they want to start. Boy, you want to give money to Derek. And Jerry around the sun. You not hype up Jerry. How many years you said nothing about Jerry? Boy, you hype up blood clot Derek. And Jerry are the man. Who I'm too. I mean, she are going like the Jamaican P. Diddy. A baby all business here try. Nah, work boy, you know. Different at Jamaica we run, you know. If you want a reason for hate me now, you can hate me. So you have to make no complaint, because brawling me and tell you this. You move like a batty boy. Straight up. So you have to go make no complaint and me this attack, a Foota hype this attack. Romeich, you move like a batty boy. You move like man a fuck you. Yeah, straight. You have to go, man, you. You have to go, man. Boy, you come going like a care, you care for nobody. And your dirty style, you want to push on the people, them. Blood clot, Bo, make sure Derek get money and make sure Derek alright and rare. And Lord, man. Move your pussy hole. Body business, you defend. Jerry, we say. I want you.
See that? You know, come back to Jamaica, walk come to Florida and hold you and box up your big nose in a boy. Don't listen, you love call up my name and man love you in a boy. Right? You love call up my name for get type. You don't humble yourself, bro. Because you know man. You know man for years. You hear me I say, bro? That me I tell you, gunman. Don't draw me out, brother. You hear me I say? Because you say 90s badness or what, that have nothing to do with me. You love fast with people too much. I want the man to step on your foot the right way and humble you. You hear me I say that? And I want the people them screen the cars and send this. Big nose boy. Remember say when you're there for buck like a cassava piece, man, I help you and make sure hey boy, don't start with me, here. Remember that. So you're hungry. Know what you do, you hear youth? Know what you do, youth. That me I tell you. Same blood clot Romeich from Campbell's Boulevard and blood clot content that for help you and save you. Hey boy, know what you do. You hear? You can come on this and start this, because we find you. Because feel me money can't done. You hear me I tell you, boy? Stop calling up me and my team name. Every time you want to come call up people. You see me I say? Below she bad and below pretty than them to call up my name because they don't know me. You know me. You know me from day one. You know from where I come from. You know me from zero. You hear me I say you humble yourself. Good. Don't talk to you. No more something else about it. Every time your blood clot, you come by live and you see me at the airport and something. The next time you see at the airport, you're going to knock a flat on the ground. If they want to take a visa like here zero. Because someone who's not going to learn to somebody take on the tongue out of the mouth, gun man. I want to tell you, boy. Back me, wait. Right? Yes. Not even listening. You're not for them that they're listening. Wow, yeah, I'm going to kill up himself. You see, I'm going to talk about I'm going to arrange the culture team and I'm going to talk about fish. Boy, remember say you tell the blood clean police them say you're gay and you can't come back to Jamaica. That is why they're not sending you back to Jamaica. You come back and tell the people and say you're a batty man. You tell the police and say, yo, I'm gay and I cannot go back to Jamaica. They're going to hurt me. Boy, we are rampant, man. Oh, I'm here, man. You love come use up some man come and feel like say because some top man rate you. Boy, I want you. Remember say top man rate more than you. That one you know. You hear that? So humble yourself. You hear? And look for me good. Look for me good and listen. You will make somebody cook you and cook you. You hear me I say? Why you look good? I'm not joking thing. You will make somebody cook you and cook you. Good. Done with you. And I'm not more to say. You can't say anything you want to say after this. You hear that? Good. And someone will tell you sometimes you have to learn. You ignore and go on.
And I like I know me know Romeich. And I like I know me know Romeich. And I know me know. But the Romeich I go high school. Enough millions of dollars my parents spent with Romeich from running the lumber yard. My friend from high school used to do it same man and Samuel. From them time there, I know Romeich. So if you see Romeich act like this, and if you see me talk out like this, you must know something and something. Normally I don't address things. Normally I don't address things. Normally I don't address things. But my cup overflow. Why you get up and dip on my name 7 o'clock in the morning? I address this one by one.
Sang them. And don't get it wrong, Tifa. You're a great artist. You have foundation. You have delivery and vocals. But you know what is the problem? You don't watch people too much. You don't watch people too much. Stop watching people and they only have a lane. All I want to have a lane for themselves. Every artist have a lane for themselves. The pie is big. pie is big.
It is no secret that enough artists that get old down, black, stop, because you didn't want your artists to get ahead. It is no secret in the industry. No fucking secret in the industry. People just afraid to talk, or people just can't talk because you have them under NDA, or because Una and them do unscrupulous business under the table, and them can't talk about it because you have secret for people. May you know this? It is no secret. It is no secret that your artist got where she got. Una couldn't buy out, Una couldn't hold on, Una couldn't fuck out. Yeah, that's where she got. Not take nothing from her. She have little potential and she's marketable. Marketable. Yes, perfect, fine. I have a problem with that man promoting artists. Now I have a problem with that man promoting artists at all. Promote the fuck out of your artists. But it's when I gonna stop a man bread. And it's when I go hold on people. Fuck me. There were others who have kids, who have family to feed. Well, if it wasn't for other artists, them would eat, them would live. Them could feed them kids or send them kids to school. So stop going like you is the king of this and there is a piece of a pie for every. You never know there was a piece of blood clot pie for everybody when you tell promoter not to book me. You never know so there was a piece of the pie for everybody when you own me. Don't gonna tell producer not to work with me. And even now, because you see me come back and I do my thing. The pick side. Because you have secret for them. You never know there was a blood clot piece of the pie. I'm confused when you talk about watch people too much because I don't give a fuck about them. I move go on different country. When Mr. Son outfit dig out me, I move go on different blood clot country. Romeich, who is watching you? If the people them didn't know the real you, the real wicked bomber rascal, you hear me? Watch you. When me did always in my own lane, when I always I do my thing and not pay nobody no mind. Up until this very moment, when they never hear me come on social media come talk like this. Never. Never. Me in my bed. Me in my bed, you know. Me in my bed. And you that on social media talk about me. And you come tell me, say, me and watch people. Romeich don't give a fuck about you. Tell the people them say, my black is 7 years ago. 8 years ago. And you come on social media come talk about, this I make it look like, say, you're the victim in all of this. It's a wicked blood clot. Look how much people dreams and aspiration they step on.
Remember Tifa come back in a music sincere, right? And if me that fight Tifa, how is it that Tifa, your 2 music video where you do was my director, my dancers, and my team come shoot your music video? Ask yourself that.
The contract that Kevin signed is with Top Shooter JE. It's not with Romeich Entertainment. It's not with Romeich Entertainment. Lies so till you don't even know what to tell lies say. There's no way man that did use you. And you just enough because your ears say Sony did involve in it. And you want to feel like anything where have a little thing in it or anything have a name in it, you feel involved in it, you're not fuck yourself. Look at most of the video they never shoot. And because everything it already paid for, I was sitting in my makeup, my hair, everything I'm already there on the set, why the video they shoot? Why you come on Jesus internet and I tell lie? If me didn't know, say, you did have nothing to do with it, why would I jump on a plane to come to Jamaica? I don't like you. I'm not one of those weirdo people that friend my end. From me, I like him, that's not blood clot, like him, I want to deal with you. I don't deal with him, I business, I don't care who you're affiliated with. I don't deal with you. So I'm confused. Second of all, Romeich, shut the fuck up. The label, come on, McGregor Anime label, organized that shoot. I just turned up for the shoot. I just knew what the looks were gonna be and turned up for the shoot. I get to my shoot. I'm on my shoot. I'm happy on my shoot. Them say them ready. When I come out, we see the big major marketing van. Now, of course, I'm pissed. I take picture of this and it's gonna come up on the screen. Of course, me pissed because I'm like, what the fuck is this doing here? Like, then we see one fat dude come out and him start. When I shoot, him I take behind the scenes. So I said to the director, say, guy named Top Shooter, whatever. I said to the director, say, who is this guy? Who is this person coming on the shoot? Send him person to come spy on my shoot. And when me I tell the boy, say, why are you videoing me like me not for ask him that question, him go up on the phone and call him boss. Lo and behold, him that for left card, no video never done a shoot. That's how sad you are. Footage of the actual video. That is how sad you are. Sad like funeral. That boy is one of Romeich drivers, by the way, FYI. But me, I watch people. You know. After you send people come spy for my video shoot, and after you enough of yourself for my video shoot because you're a big label, they are Jamaica, you want to be a part of it. I am watching people, because I never send come blood clot call you. I say when me up on the set, I'm call Kemar. The director going to tell him, shoot or whatever. I going to tell Kemar, say, oh, I'm just rent some equipment from him. All the time I on the shoot, the people them tell me like say, and I have nothing to do with it. And only 4 girls in tech from the from you, and the bus driver can't left because him have to wait upon the girls, and even afterwards tell me like, oh, him never have nothing to do with it. Or me should have nothing to do with the video. So Romeich, seriously? Show the people them a beat you and I say, oh, Tifa was right. Tifa did not tell the truth. You just have to call my name. You don't have to bring me up. Romeich, you're trash. No amount of money. And if you turn to a billionaire tomorrow, you're still trash. Just like high-class trash. But you're still trash. Fucking trash. And then when it done, you make the director call me about, this what's happened with you and Romeich, like me an idiot. Like me don't know you did up on the call. This coming like a Lifetime movie, where the villain, everybody praise the villain. Everybody praise the villain. And nobody can say, him are the wicked, and the people them, where them do the things them too, wanna crucify them. It's coming like a Lifetime movie for the last, like about 7 years. So I'm hold it how long? So I'm hold it how long? You send people come and comment. When my mother's birthday, come talk the most disrespectful things, and when I answer back on the report back the page. And when I click on the page, what come up when I Romeich buses? When I work at them account you use to spy, because I block on all long. But because me no bow down to you, and because me no frightened for you, and because me no kiss no ass, and because me no use no muscle, so to speak, you keep digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging. Because why the fuck you get up 6 o'clock a morning for my name, sir? Why? Tell the people them say you're vexed because after all of the wickedness them and the evil them when you do, people still about me. People still want to see me. That's a eat at you. Because you could have crushed me like a cockroach like the rest of them, and that's a eat at you.
Romeich Major, popular artist, manager, businessman, and promoter. He is responsible for the success of, big stars, Shensia. He manages Ding Dong, and, he has been instrumental in having Ding Dong do commercials with Maggie. I think he is also on Digicel and many, many more. He does parties. He's a stronghold in the dancehall industry. Now, at face value, one would see someone like Romeich and think this person is going to be an icon. He's already an icon because he is just so responsible for so many different things that the typical person may not know of. Back in the day, he used to do Spice's birthday parties. I believe, I'm not sure, but I think he's responsible for the Swissily birthday party. Shensia just had her birthday party, and overall he has just been someone instrumental in the dancehall space and in the culture. So now you have so many people, so many influential people in not just music, but Gale is actually a Jamaican cricketer, and he is like a legend, a living legend. He has triple century, and he's very active in terms of being on the social forum. He's like a socialite now, despite being, I would think he's quite wealthy. He's been ultra successful over his career. Now, let's start with Gale. Now, according to Gale, he believes that Romeich is sabotaging him by virtue of allowing sponsors who would normally sponsor his event to, in other words, change their minds. He's also saying that he believes that Romeich strategically planned Ding Dong's party the same day as his party. And he's saying that's tactical and spiteful. allegedly. That's what he believes. Now, mind you, back in the day, Romeich and Gale, this is way before Shensia, way before he was at the level where he's at now. They were close, they were tight, and personally, I believe, and Romeich really did not deny. He is saying that because Gale has a rum called Triple Gold, sponsors like, example, J. Ray and Nephew would not be comfortable working with him, sponsoring his events, knowing that he is a competitor in the rum industry. Yes, it makes sense, but maybe they will still do it because, business is business, and Romeich would be the one that one would run to in terms of signing these deals. He has been instrumental in many artists getting sponsorship deals from Digicel, etc. He's very connected like that. So one would think that, he wouldn't have that type of dubious mentality. However, sometimes when you are successful as Romeich, maybe there is a case that you might need to get your hands dirty. So do I think Romeich is wrong? Yes. Do I believe, in my opinion, that he had to cut the sponsors? No. I feel like, in my opinion, that that was deliberately done. Why I feel like it was deliberately done? Because there are other persons coming out in the industry and exposing Romeich. Before I even get to Tifa and the shocking information that Tifa exposed about Romeich, about how long he has been on her tail sabotaging her, let's get right into the beef that Romeich also has with Foota Hype, in addition to the beef he's now having with Gale. Now, Romeich is promoting or highlighting Derek. Now, Derek is a TikTok star that is known to be a homosexual, right? And he's even had the likes of Nicki Minaj reaching out, giving him financial aid, etc. So he is quite popular on TikTok. Romeich basically is lobbying for his safety, lobbying for his money. In other words, he's saying not because he's a whatever means that he should be denied getting funds from TikTok. He's a celebrity like any other celebrity. Now, according to Foota Hype, there is a celebrity by the name of Jerry who might be just as funny, just as talented, whatsoever. But Romeich doesn't seem to want to support Jerry. He's preferring to support Derek. So Foota Hype has now created this opinion in his mind that, okay, why is it that you are always supporting, people of the alphabetical community? Why is it that you don't want to support people of the other community? And so he's saying, listen, you are like basically a Jamaican PDD. And really, there is no other way to take that other than a very big insult. We all know what PDD is doing. We all know what PDD has been done and what he has been responsible for. Nothing good. So to say that is an ultra disrespect. Now, what I find interesting is that Romeich is just issuing out box down, licking a face, like he's issuing out birth certificates. I'm confused. I don't understand. Now, mind you, everybody in Jamaica bad man, because Jamaicans are known to have a hot temper. We are known to have a short fuse, but I can't imagine someone boxing down Gale, whether physically or just in terms of a form of intimidation, because we all know Gale is like an athlete, number one. So I don't think he's a weak fence. Physically, I feel like he could defend himself. Now, all these men, I believe, are supposed to be in their 40s. I don't see why everything has to get physical. I'm sure there is some way that you can go ahead and hash out whatever issues you have. And if you don't want to hash it out, you take the right, you take the left, and we agree to disagree. But in Gale's snippet in the interview, I didn't hear him mention anything physical. He stated the problem he had, and he explained himself, and that was it. There is no need to get physical. So, in my opinion, I'm not thinking that someone on the level of Romeich would come down to the level to get physical and to threaten to box down an icon like Gale. I feel like that is completely uncalled for. I don't think it's necessary. Yes, I understand his feelings might be hurt, but in my opinion, it doesn't need to get physical. And do I think it's a little bit out of order? Yeah, it might be. It might be. In the same breath, he's saying he's very obviously anybody would offended by being called P Diddy or being referred to as P Diddy, and so he wants to do the same with Foota Hype. So he's on a box down spree in this season. I don't know what's going on. So in addition to Romeich's beef with Chris Gale, as Chris Gale is accusing him of sabotaging his party, and Chris Gale also mentioned that he has done this before, right? Chris Gale also said he wasn't expecting Romeich to do this because, you know, in the past he has helped Romeich out financially, etc. And they're friends, so why would you want to sabotage a friend? Likewise, he and Foota Hype are also, or they used to be friends. So he's not understanding what exactly is happening. I understand that Foota Hype's words might have been a little bit sharp and whatever, but Foota Hype is known to be very blunt. Let's admit it. But now we have a female, Tifa. Now Tifa back in the day was on a roll. She had hits after hits after hits. There was once this Youth View Award where she would win several awards at every ceremony every year. Annually, she would just win, and she had a lot of hit songs. Very beautiful, very talented. And Tifa has been silent for a very long time, and since recently she's been back out on the scene, you know, trying to do her thing, etc. And I always wondered what had happened to Tifa. Now, according to Tifa, for the past 7 years, her life has been like a horror Lifetime movie, whereas she believes that Romeich is the villain, he's the bad guy. However, he's been praised while the victims have been treated unfairly. And she's saying that she has been treated unfairly by Romeich, and she's saying that Romeich has actually successfully blackballed, sabotaged, and held down several artists in an attempt, or not an attempt, because he actually made Shenseea successful. So a lot of persons had to be sacrificed, a lot of persons' careers had to be sacrificed because he wanted Shenseea to be on top. And as you could see, I believe that plan is steady and still working to this day, because Shenseea has indeed crossed over into the international market. Now, she did give Shenseea flowers by saying that Shenseea has potential and she's very marketable, and we see that. Is Shenseea the best DJ or singer or songwriter? Maybe not, but is she successful? She is, and that is because of the tax of Romeich and his team. Now, I have been hearing this, especially from Spice, saying that Spice doesn't really have a problem with Shenseea, but she has been having a problem with quote-unquote the Big Belly Man. And I remember that because I was actually watching her live that day. And so there have been little rumors here and there of Romeich not being who he would proclaim to be. And like I mentioned, sometimes when people get success, they do so and get their hands dirty. Though these are all allegations, but she did come out with her screenshots and her proof. And what I found to be a little bit creepish is when she's saying that allegedly he sent people to her video shoot. If you're going to tell someone, if he's going to tell Tifa that, okay, you watch people too much, but in the same breath, you're sending people to her video shoot to quote-unquote spy on her allegedly, I feel like watch her still. If I choose she attack and she has her evidence, because you did see the Romeich bus and the driver, etc. I mean, you would think that someone on his level would kind of just not be bothered with the likes of Tifa. You understand? Why though? I mean, your artists are so big, your artists are so successful. Ding Dong is successful. Shenseea is successful. He has so many connections, especially in the corporate world here in Jamaica. Why bother with Tifa? Not saying Tifa is in like a small artist or less than anybody, but you know, she's minding her own business. And I must say, this is the first time I've ever seen Tifa come out publicly and bash anybody and just, you know, being so upset. And I could hear in her voice the pain and the frustration and the agony. And I can't think for 1 second why someone would want to torment anybody, especially Tifa. In the comments, someone said, "Some I feel wrong because I never hear Tifa mouth like this yet." I agree. One thing we know, Tifa do not mix up, period. Sorry, Tifa no do mix up, period. Spice has been saying this about him. So Spice was speaking the truth about him. Tifa nice and clean, YF. Me believe everything what Tifa say. So you could see where, you know, the public is forming their own opinions. Continuing, everybody care wrong so about the same person. She has had enough For anyone saying she shouldn't let her vent and speak her truth, she's human and no one deserves to take repeated slaps without retaliating. Entertainment industry can be a very wicked business. Praying for your continued success, Tifa. And finally, I heard Spice, TJ, and Chris Gale talk about Romeich before. I have heard people say him hold on enough people for make sure and see a day where she did know. Tifa, all people always say, if you hear more than one people say something, it gosso or near gosso. Romeich or whatever him name, him corrupt. Big up yourself, Tifa. Make the girl speak her mind. So I guess I'm not the only one with these opinions. The public has spoken and they think that, listen, Tifa, Foota Hype, Chris Gale, 3 different people from 3 different aspects. You know, one is a female, Foota is a male, and Chris Gale is an athlete. You know, Foota does dancehall music, Chris Gale is an athlete, Tifa is a female who does music. All 3 of these persons have admitted to have known him for an extended amount of years, so they know this guy pretty well. So I don't know what's going on, but it's never a good thing when a lot of people are coming down on you. You understand me? This is not his first bleep in the media. Maybe it's going to be overlooked after a few days. Maybe more people are going to be coming out the works, exposing this and exposing that. But one thing for certain, I do really wish Tifa the best. She has always been ultra talented. I have always loved her songs, and she has been taking over the airwaves for a very long time. So I wouldn't want anybody to be disturbing Tifa. Tifa is very unbothered. She's in her own lane. She's doing her own thing. So whatever it is, I hope you could just leave the woman alone. And with that being said, this is the Jamaican Scoop Diva. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave your comments below. Please take care of yourselves.